She smacked that cat. She stole that crown, man. Smack you over the head with it.
Yeah, I had one too. This is the book of Romans, the 8th chapter, and the 35th verse. It says, "Who shall separate us from the love of Yahushua? shall tribulation or distress?" Which Aunt Bessie was bringing. She was distressing you, nigga. You couldn't see it. You know, hey, I had two aunts. They called me the devil, man. One threw me out of a house. Then years later, I drove down the street, the same street where I used to live. One was talking to herself, and the other one kicked the bucket. And both of them are dead now. They're both worm food right now. All right? All right? So, hey, I'm still here. I'm still doing the work through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and the grace of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. I'm still doing the work. It says, "Who shall separate us from the love of Yahushua? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution?" So what if your family persecute you? Yahushua's family persecuted him. They said, look, if you're doing all these works that you say you're doing, you should show yourself to the world. Then the account of when they came and they wanted to speak to Yahushua, and Yahushua stretched out his hand. He said, "Who's my mother? Who's my brother?" Then he stretched out his hand to his disciples. He said, "Behold, my mother and my brother." You know, because Yahushua had two biological brothers who didn't do the will. That was Simon and Joses. All right, the other two, they did the will. Anyway, reading on, it says, "Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine," which is what's coming, "or nakedness or peril or sword," because we put our lives in peril when we go out there and speak, you know.
That's the real reason you guys don't like going out. You afraid because when you're out in the street, you can get arrested. Hey, somebody could come up and shoot. You can get to a fight. Anything could happen. Your boss might see you. So that's why you guys want to try to find an excuse of why you don't have to go out on the street. And then also too, you don't you don't have to worry about being embarrassed because.
Well, that's why Priest Dunyala went back in the world. When was the last time he made a video, man? Now he was down with this brother Bun Lawyer, which Bun Lawyer was cool, man. I like that brother Bun Lawyer. Mm-hmm. He used to come down when he wanted to came down. He was bold in the spirit, man. And he did a video. "Where you at, so and so? Where you at?" Well, guess what, Dunyala, Priest Dunyala, where the hell are you at, man?
Yeah.
You got the fire back in you, and then when Bun Lawyer passed on, you pretty much passed on. You went right back in the world, man.
Yeah, the fire died with Bun Lawyer.
The fire died. He was the one he was your fire, man. Right. Because you were faking it, man. And you faking it now, man.
Yeah.
Okay? And you one of the cats that teach that Cornelius. Well, you don't even want to address that question, man.
Yeah.
You don't want to touch that, man. But anyway, I got a scripture right here. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, the water, brother. It says, "Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril or sword, as it is written, for thy sake, Yahushua's sake, we are killed all the day long. We are counted as sheep for the slaughter. Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. For I am persuaded that neither death," is the attitude Paul had, "neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature," that includes your Aunt Bessie, "shall be able to separate us from the love of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, which is in Yahushua our Lord."
Yeah, because he's fighting against the men of the Lord. You cannot possibly be one of the men of the Lord, man, doing the shit that you doing and letting your Aunt Bessie go back in the world. Then your black ass said, "The reason why I get on GMS is because of that Cornelius thing. I ain't get on them because they said I don't go out in the wintertime." Well, if that's the case, you got on us because we teach that Cornelius is an Israelite. Well, guess what, man? In case you didn't know, General Johanna teaches that Cornelius is an Israelite, and Nate teaches that Cornelius is an Israelite. So why don't you make videos on them? Because you're a goddamn hypocrite, man. And the Most High is going, I know you ain't going to make it, man. You ain't going to make it, man. And those three guys that fell off and did what you did, y'all ain't going to make it, man. Okay? Y'all crept in unawares. That's what y'all did. And then you read the book of Jude. And y'all walking right into destruction. Okay, now this right here is and the chosen are going to be magnified, all right? This is 2 Ezra 16, right? 73, right? It says this, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. See, a lot of you guys are getting tried, and you don't want to deal with that. That tried means test. You're going to be tested. Them tests that we give you was some fire. A little bit of fire, all right? That's right. A mild fire, all right? Now it says 74. It says, hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahshua, behold, the days of trouble are at hand. Right around the corner, we see it. But I will deliver you from the same. So we're looking to be delivered, man. We're looking to be delivered. It says here, 75. Be ye not afraid. A lot of you guys, like Elder Ricard said, a lot of you guys are afraid. Neither doubt. A lot of you guys, the reason why you don't know, well, the brother, the dude that was, he left the camp about 3 weeks ago, then he came back, and everything was supposed to be all right, but he got a couple other guys, and then he left. So basically, he doubted, man.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
He was double-minded.
Yeah, that's right.
Be ye not afraid, neither doubt. For the Most High is your guide. 76. And the guide of them who keep my commandments. This is what Nate always says. And precepts. What's a precept? Because you're always pushing out that keep that commandment, which you're a hypocrite because you don't even keep the commandments because you're lined up, man. Yeah. And you got women teaching men. And then you got women in your congregation that are married to men that women are spying for you. That's wicked as hell, man. That's wicked as hell, man. You better not tell me, man, to pull my woman to the side. You don't pull my woman to the side, man. I'll spin it back, kick your fucking jaw off, man.
That's right.
You don't mess with a man's woman.
No,
a man will kill you over that shit,
right, man. The scripture says jealousy is the rage of a man, man. He will accept no reward, man.
You some weak-ass pussies, man. You some weak-ass, zombie-ass pussies, man. And that's why we stay on you niggas, man. We stay on you. Johanna we haven't been on because he haven't been around. But he already knows what we think of him, man. And we don't think very kindly of him, man. Yep. It says, be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your guide, right? 76. And the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, meaning the words of the Most High, saith the Lord power. Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves. 77. Woe be unto them that are bound with their sins and covered with their iniquities, like as a field is covered over with bushes, and the path thereof covered with thorns, that no man may travel through. And that's you guys. It is left undressed and is cast into the fire. That's the missiles to be consumed therewith.
And that's heavy too, because it said it's left undressed and everything because they're not covered by Yahweh Shai. They deny Yahweh Shai. They stop, Nate, they don't want to deal with Yahweh Shai, his name. So guess what? Basically, like Yahweh Shai said, that's
part of the nakedness, man.
That's the nakedness,
You're naked.
man.
You're naked of the name, the true name of Most High and his son.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah, that's part of the garments. That name is part of the garments.
Yeah. Hey, that's right. It's not talking about them purple panda garments that you wear, Nate. The garments. The Bible's put on thy garments. Yeah, like years ago, it was like Isaiah 50 and 58. They used to bring that out in one word. See, that's the scripture that proves you're supposed to wear. 52, Salakia. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet. See that? Put on thy beautiful garments. See? Lahab and them used to look. See, that means you got to wear the garments. See? You got to put the studs and that don't mean that. The Elder Ramlab said it means the garments represent the knowledge, man. Not this shit that we wearing. It is shit. Sackcloth, man. This shit we wearing. These ain't no garments. Your garments. These are just replicas, sackcloth replicas of ancient Hebrew Israelite garments. We got the fringes and the border of blue on it. That's all it is, man. It's just a drawing, man, like a blueprint. Artist pigmentation, man. You understand? And like I said, them purple panda garments that you wear, Nate, and Johanna, them Planet of the Apes, Return to the Planet of the Apes, General Ursa's garments that you wearing, those ain't no garments.
I'm sorry. Hey, talking about kings in the building, you got a goddamn 501c3 church tax statute. What kind of king are you? All right. By the way, kings don't pay taxes. Kings collect taxes. You niggas, man. Yeah, brother. Here's the mic.
Yeah. This is Matthew chapter 13, verse 20. But he that receives, because Elder Tar was reading that scripture in the Apocrypha earlier. This is more fire for it. It's Matthew 13 and 20. But he that received the seed into stony places, the same is he that heareth the word, and anon with joy receiveth it. That's some of you guys out there. You quickly grab onto it and move on and start teaching, right? Yet hath he no root in himself, but dureth for a while. Some of you guys did. You endure for a little while. It says, for when tribulation and persecution ariseth because of the word, by and by he is offended. Yeah, them tests came up, and by you were offended. And them tests come in different forms.
I'm sorry. Wish we were a fly on the wall. We could hear Elder Tar giving them goddamn tests again. They always testing brothers. Giving that. Hey, man, let me tell you something. Back in the day, man, we used to deal with them tests. When we came in, you had the officers test, you had the soldiers test, you had the officer 100 tests.
And then we used to test each other.
Then we used to test each other at the school. We had marathon classes. Brothers stumbling out of class of 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. And we were loving it, man. You guys ain't got no zeal, man. You got to have fire for this, man. You got to be all, you got to have passion for this,
I got
man.
a scripture here, Revelation 16 and verse 15. It said, behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame.
Well,
that's why we get on you guys. Because Nate, you know why we get on you, man? Because you're naked, man. And we're showing the world that you are naked so they can see your shame, man.
Oh, wait a minute. When you're given a test and you get 20%, 30%, you walking naked and people see your shame. That's why some of them brothers last week, when their names were called out, their heads went down. They weren't walking like they were on a model runway.
Easy test, man.
Yeah.
That was easy ass test.
Yeah.
We ain't making it hard for you, man. You better get with the program.
And them brothers, I got to say it again, them brothers out there in California, they give tests. Them brothers be passing them tests, man. And them some young guys. And they're kind of like on fire, not to be calling this camp and that, but I'm just saying what I see. Them young cats out there in California, they be on fire, man. Coming with them precepts when they go out speaking. Hey, I'm just calling an observation of what I'm seeing.
Even the brothers that in the camp that failed the test, like Elder Tar said, he got, put them on the spot a little, say, oh, man, brother, you supposed, but guess what? They didn't get all emotional. I'm going to leave GMS because the elders, put me on the spot.
We don't know that, brother. We might come down and everybody surprises. I doubt it.
Hey, them brothers, they had that, a lot of them had that look like, well, I ain't going to say the brother said his name, but he had that look like, yeah, that's how can't wait to do better on the next test. That's the attitude that they took, because you got to be, the scriptures saying in Timothy's, man, endure hardness, which like that test wasn't really hard anyway. Some tests maybe might have some certain things, but them tests wasn't hard when it was dealing with the tribes, man. That's easy.
Come on, man. Let's go through that test. We didn't even give them all the 12 tribes. The tribe of Judah. The word Judah is from the Hebrew word Yahweh, which means Yahweh thanks or Yahweh praise. That's what it means, all right? Benjamin, Bunyamyan, son of the right. All right? Levi, lawyer, joined to me. All right? Simeon, Shemaiwan, affliction heard. How hard is that, man? Zabalawan, dwelling. All right? Because it speaks about him, the dwelling of the sea. All right? Ephraim, fruitful, Aparium. All right?
Yeah.
Issachar, Yashakar, he is hired.
That's all right. Yep.
Come on, man. Manasseh, made to forget. Asher, Asha, happy.
Yep.
Naphtali, Naphtali means wrestle, and Yah means my wrestle. All right? Reuben, Ra Aban. See, it's his son. Did we get all of them? Gad, troop. And Gad, that was a omen nomen. Because it said in Genesis, the 49th chapter, it says, and of Gad, a troop shall overcome him. But he shall overcome at the last. Did we miss anybody? That was all of them. That was all of them.
Dan, bonus points.
Dan will find out in the kingdom because the Lord left Dan out. Yahweh Shai left Dan out in the book of Revelation, the 7th chapter.
That's right.
Okay?
Because we're all judges now.
Yep. Right. Yep.
That means judge.
Yeah, now you guys that left, you couldn't even pass that. That's why you're left. But you're going to set up your own camp now. And then you're going to make a video like you so deep in the scriptures now. Yeah, that thing with the 100% truth. And we're going to edify. The dude, the Haitian, you going how the fuck you gonna edify somebody?
How can you not? I just broke down the 12 tribes, broke them down, broke down the Hebrew, and broke down what the word mean. You mean to tell me? And we gave you half the test, man. 6 tribes, and you couldn't pass that, man. What's up with y'all, man? Hey, give me Genesis 2 about the rivers, the bodies of water. And let's read that and let's go through that, man.
Yeah.
This is the book of Genesis chapter 2, verse 8. And the Lord power planted a garden eastward in Eden. And there he put the man whom he had formed. And out of the ground made the Lord power to grow every green tree that is pleasant to the sight and good for food, the tree of life also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And a river went out of Eden to water the garden.
That's Jordan, because there was a garden planted eastward in Eden. That's so-called Jerusalem today. Which, by the way, the word Jerusalem, what does that mean? Yarashalam, city of peace. That's what that means. Go ahead.
And from thence it was parted and became into 4 heads. The name of the first is Pison. That is it which compasseth the whole land of Havilah, where there is gold.
Now you got to know where Havilah is. Havilah is considered the Arab man's land. I was going to say it like that. Arabia, okay? All right? Where there's a lot of gold and oil. So what's the name of that river?
Pison.
Yeah, and that's the Red Sea. The Red Sea. Okay? Go ahead.
And the gold of that land is good. There is bdellium, and the onyx stone. And the name of the second river is Gihon. The same is it that compasseth the whole land of Ethiopia.
And that's the Nile River. Go ahead.
And the name of the third river is Hiddekel. That is it which goeth toward the east of Assyria.
Take out an ancient map and go towards the east, going towards Assyria. That's Hiddekel, which is today is called the Tigris. Go ahead.
And the fourth river is Euphrates.
Yeah, Euphrates. Go ahead.
And the Lord power took the man and put him into the garden of Eden to dress it and to keep it. And the Lord power commanded the man, saying, of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat of it, for in the day that thou eatest thereof thou shalt surely die.
And it ain't no actual, because these black conscious guys were arguing the last video that they did about the tree, whether it was a fruit, was it? It wasn't no. It said that it was planted in the midst of the garden, man. It wasn't no actual tree, man. Give me Revelation 22. And when the thing about these black unconscious guys, they're always saying how the Israelites never existed. There's no such people as Israelites. The Bible was plagiarized. But they always, every other 5 minutes they bringing up the Bible, man. And they're always coming around us, man. If you got that knowledge, why are you always buzzing around us like some dirty flies, man? Always buzzing around us, man.
Lessons out of them. They don't ever bring.
No, but they buzzing around us. They got the truth. We got to get them Israelite. You ain't got us yet, man. You ain't got us yet.
Yeah.
And we ain't even thinking about you niggas. We talking about you now just because we're talking about you, man.
Yeah,
All you guys you under a deep spell, man. Starting with you, Dr. Ali Muhammad, all right? Polite, you just lost, man. There's people on the comment board saying they lost a lot of respect for you, Polite. Because you looking like a real clown, my man.
Yeah.
Sankofa, you just lost, man.
Yeah, he's
okay?
all fucked up.
Sarnetta, you just all, everybody says that.
Yeah.
That's everybody say he's all about money, man.
money.
He's all about, that's the Don King of the black consciousness community.
He left a comment. He left a comment saying, "I got to go get this money, fam."
He's
But
all
after
about money. Hey, my man, what's this guy, the short brother? Sarah Susan Setti, man, you know, he realized that people are waking up to his ass, but he was all about money, man. Yeah. All them guys in the so-called black consciousness community are all about money, man. It ain't nothing but a hustle, man. And it's how many times can a Kemet guy go up against a Moor? Right. You know, or Moor go up against somebody that's in Islam? How many times can you roll that shit around, man? It gets played out. It gets stale. That's why you got to use the Israel thing, man. And I think that debate fell through with Johanna. I don't even think they're doing it because they ain't been talking about it, man. They ain't been talking about it, man. That's why Sarnetta and them is going down where this guy, AOC, them Israelites down there, he's trying to get them in a debate circle, man. Them guys that wear all black. Go ahead.
Revelation 22:1. And he showed me.
The guy that used to be, Rob Karab used to be the head of, and we don't know where he is, man. He probably mummified him, man. Go ahead.
Revelation 22:1. And he showed me a pure river of water of life, clear as crystal, proceeding out of the throne of the Most High.
Where's the throne of the Most High? Give me a scripture on that. Give me a couple of scriptures on that. You can give me Acts. Was that 748? Acts 24. Was that 17:24? Revelation 3.
Well,
I believe it was 19.
To back you up.
Or heaven is my throne and earth is my footstool.
You said why them guys keep coming around us like to back you up. I read in Yahweh Shah said in Matthew's 5th chapter, you are the light of the world. That's why them guys want to come around.
We ain't going up to them. They coming to us, man.
Yep.
They're coming to us. And then you Moors, you guys, you have this Circle 7 Quran, and in there it speaks about you being Moabites, Moabites and Canaanites. Moabites are Shemitic. Canaanites are Hamitic. You can't, you can't mix those lines together, man. And then you guys quote from the scriptures all the time, man. The Moors are lost, man. All them guys that sit to that black, what I call unconscious bullshit, you're all Israelites, man. You're all Israelites. Go ahead.
Acts 7:48. Howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as saith the prophet. Heaven is my throne and earth is my footstool.
So the heavens is up there in what you call outer space. So now let's go back to Revelation. All right, go ahead.
Revelation 22:1. And he showed me a pure river of water of life, clear as crystal, proceeding out of the throne of the Most High.
So he wasn't looking down at the Mississippi River. He was looking up into the heavens. Go ahead.
And of the Lamb. In the midst of the street of it, and on either side of the river, was there the tree of life.
How you going to have a tree of life just floating in the river? It ain't talking about an actual tree. Because it ain't talking about an actual river. He's looking up into the firmament, man. Go ahead.
In the midst of the street of it, and on the either side of the river, was there a tree of life, which bare 12 manner of fruits, and yielded her fruit every month. And the leaf...
Hold up. Yielded her fruit every month. Hold up. You lunatics. Okay? How y'all putting that lunar calendar bullshit? That's not scriptural. The word month is there. Go to the Hebrew. Go to the Hebrew on that.
That's verse 2.
And give me that in Kings.
All right,
Was that, First Kings was that 4 and 7? Is it? Yeah.
Yep. The word month.
And yielded her fruit 12 times every month, right?
Yeah, 12 times every month. Here's the Greek for month.
Strong's G 3376, Maine.
Which means moon. I already looked it up today, but go to the.
That's what it means. It says the time of the new moon.
The time of the new moon.
Every month.
Every month.
And that fruit.
Now you guys talking about you got Friday sundown and Saturday sundown based upon what calendar?
Yeah.
What you did? Like I always ask this question. I'm gonna ask it again. Did King David and them have two different calendars?
Right.
Did King Solomon have two different calendars? Where they had their Friday. Did King Solomon say Friday sundown? Friday sundown is coming. The Sabbath is coming. Did King David ever say that? Did any prophet ever say that, man? Was there any high holy day where it says in this month in the 31st day?
Right.
Because you don't know, man. And then these niggas are saying that we're winging it, man. No, nigga, this is the reason why I got books, my man.
I got books, nigga.
Okay, this and I don't need it. I use these books to as reference point to confirm what the scripture. I don't need these books, man. I'm beyond all this shit right here, man.
That's right.
Let me read this book. Okay, now this brother saw the book, and he gonna get the book, right? Mm-hmm. And don't try to get this book because you can't get this book.
It's beyond you to get that book, all right?
And so this is the New International Dictionary of Biblical Archaeology. Ooh. And this book is bad, man. This is a bad book, okay? Oh, I'm just winging it, man.
Hey, like James Brown said, don't turn it loose because it's a mother.
This book right here, I had this years ago, and I had to get a new copy of this book. This is the Harper's Bible Dictionary, all right?
Hey, you got to slam it down.
Hey, look, we got the Strong Concordance, all right? We got the Zandervan's Compact Bible Dictionary, all right? You see?
Yeah.
We check out everything, man. That's why we can tell Esau he's going off, man.
That's right.
We get on Esau, man. Now we're getting on you clowns. Yeah. We get on Esau, man.
Hey, we even do lessons in different languages.
Well, don't say that too loud because somebody might.
Yeah.
He might break down.
What's that?
You know the brother, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star or whatever. He's gonna do that in Latin. You know.
Oh, him.
Yeah, that dude.
Yeah, I forgot about him.
Yeah, that dude. That
dude. That guy. Yeah, but we do our work here, man. Unlike you scoffers and scorners.
The new moon. First of all, you niggas, man, Baloo and you guys are weak, man.
But that's why they're bugging out off of the whole new moon thing. Yeah. Cause they don't understand it. They don't know. They don't know how to find it, man. Yep. You know.
Wisdom is too high for a goddamn fool, man. That's why you guys. Well, it goes back to House of David. Right. When them guys kicked this out, right? I'm gonna give it right to you. When they kicked this out, when this whole thing about the new moon Sabbath came up. And then Elder Tahar was trying to bring it to the council, right? Them guys bugged out. And Mafia, the Billy Goat, he said...
The guys that bugged out because they pointed at me to do the calendar since they didn't have RER because they couldn't do it. That's why they pointed to me. They said, Tahar, you do it. You should do it. You know why? Because they couldn't do it, man. They could. Yeah, so then when I went and I found that RER went off and I tried to explain it to these clowns, they were bugging out. Mafia was one of them. Well, he was an old... he was an old bottle of wine, a leather bottle. You know, you cannot put new wine in the old bottles. You can't get much older than him, man. Yeah, with and then the next guy that got bugged out was Yaasha, man. He got all bugged out. Them two, man.
Con.
All them other guys, but Yum got it. Nate got it. You know.
Yeah.
But look, we're going deeper into it now and showing you about the Sabbath, man.
Yeah.
And about the new moon. That everything is based upon the new moon, man.
I got you, brother.
Okay?
Yep.
And I get something out of this book.
I got you, brother. Hey, check this out. This is a PDF file, not a PDF file, all right? A PDF file. Look it up, nigga. What is the biblical new moon? All right, it's a PDF file that I found. and it says, I'll just read an excerpt from it. It says, one of the slickest heists is the hijacking of the new moon.
And I bet you a cracker put that together. I bet you a white man put that together.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Because they check out everything, man.
They got 100%
The children
truth.
of this world are wiser than the children of light.
They got 100% truth. That's why they got you coons all bugged out, man. All right? The cooking burgers and shit. And with fringes. One of the slickest.
Cook them fringes and eat them.
One of the slickest heists in history is the hijacking of the new moon. It was so subtle. Listen good, nigga. It was so subtle, so clever that no one noticed it or paid it any attention.
Except for GMS.
And I was going to say that. It's
by the Lord.
The spirit.
There's nothing you can put past us. Okay, we check it out all, man.
That's
because
right.
we labor. We don't make hip hop videos and shit like that, man.
Thank you. That's right.
You ain't gonna see it. You ain't gonna see Elder Ricard playing a fiddle on a blue screen of a damn mountain, man. You ain't gonna see Elder Gabar playing the drums in the background, man. With an afro picking his head.
Oh, you know what they're gonna say?
You ain't gonna see Elder Rhyme Lob. I'm sorry, brother. Don't get offended, brother. I'm leaving the camp. He forgot my name after all these years. Elder Rhyme Lob. All right. You don't see him. You don't see him on the wheels of steel, man. Okay. you don't see a Menatis.
Elder Menatis.
You don't see him blowing no trumpet, man, or no saxophone, man.
Yeah, Nate, you're a joke, man. You're a joke.
That's a joke, man. You got a guy on the mountain, a green screen or whatever. He playing
like he's Nero Caesar. Yeah, you know Nero was playing the fiddle while Rome was burning.
That's all you can come with, man.
Oh,
and then
man.
most of the people on the comment board are goddamn women, man.
Yeah, women.
Goddamn wicked ass women, man.
Groupies.
Like them groupies, man.
Yeah, groupies.
And let me tell you niggas something. When we first got on YouTube, you know, number one people on the comment board were women.
Women.
And they saw that we ain't into that groupie shit.
Right.
All right?
Right.
And they said, fuck this, man.
Yeah.
The hell with this.
Said, fuck them niggas. That's what they said. Yeah, but I'm going to finish read this and pass it on. It says, one of the slickest heists in history is the hijacking of the new moon. It was so subtle, so clever, that no one noticed it or paid it any attention. For 1,500 years, a millennium and a half, here's how Satan the devil stole the new moon out of the Bible and thereby corrupted and outrageously perverted the Jewish calendar.
Yeah, but he never stole nothing from the scriptures because it's in the scriptures, man.
That's right.
You just got to know how to read and decipher the scriptures, all right?
That's right.
Them guys might be able to read scriptures, but can they decipher the scriptures?
Yeah.
Can they break the circle of the scriptures, all right?
That's right.
You can't do that, man, unless the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, opens your mind to see the scriptures, all right?
That's right. Goes deeper than calling the white man the devil. But anyway, I'm going to finish reading. It says, and thereby corrupted, which he did. That's what the devil does. That's what Esau does. He corrupts things that are holy. And outrageously perverted the Jewish calendar. When it says Jewish, meaning our calendar, all right, the Jews, all right? Because at the time the new moon was being instituted, that was our people. That's our history, all right? We were the new moon watchers, all right? Outrageously perverted the Jewish calendar to cause God's people, who are God's people? The Israelites, to miss the mark. And they got that, and you'll see it. They got it all in capital letters, big, bold capital letters. To miss the mark on observing, and that's in violation of Deuteronomy 16:1, where it says we're supposed to observe the new moons. That's clearly written in Deuteronomy 16:1. Miss the mark on observing the Most High's true holy days and failed to keep them holy.
Yeah, that's why the guys say the Sabbath come in Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. Exactly. Now I got this right here, right? This says this. I'm gonna let you read this here, but I'm gonna read this caption, right? It says Giza calendar, an inscription in ancient Hebrew, Paleo Hebrew, Lashwan Tahar, Lashwan Kodash. An ancient Hebrew script engraved on limestone tablet, 10th century BC. This was a little before King David came on the scene, because King David came on the scene of 900 BC, which, by the way, BC means before Christ. Some scholars use the word, the acronym BCE, which means before the Christian era. You guys don't even know these acronyms, man. Okay? It says the inscription records the annual cycle of agricultural activities. Replica, courtesy Israel Department of Antiquities and Museums. Okay? Now, you can see it. I'm going to show you right here. Speak, Ak.
Yeah, and that just shows you that we didn't keep the Babylonian calendar or the Egyptian calendar or the Middle Persian calendar or none of them other calendars. There was a Hebrew calendar,
Now I'm going to let you read some of this. I'm going to read all of it, right where it says calendar.
All right, it says calendar. Originally, the Hebrews had no means of accurate calendrical determination, marking the passing of time only by reference to lunar or solar months.
Wait a minute. What's a lunar month? It comes around. A new month comes around when the new moon comes in. So you had watches. You didn't have two calendars, man. I challenge you guys to give me a scripture in the Apocrypha or in the Bible, in the regular Bible, where it says that they had two separate calendars, man. Show me in the scriptures where the word Friday is in there or the word Saturday is in there. Go ahead.
Making the passing of time only by reference to lunar or solar months.
But they call us lunatics. Making references only by lunar and solar months. And if you look up the word lunar means moon, man. Go ahead.
Or to the seasons of the year. In patriarchal times, the year may have been reckoned from the spring. But after the Amarna, ages seems to have commenced in the autumn with the 7th month, Exodus 23:16. Once Canaan had been conquered, the West Semitic lunar calendar was followed, 1 Kings 4:7. The necessitated...
Read 1 Kings 4:7. We read it earlier. Read it again right quick.
1 Kings 4:7. It says, and Solomon had 12 officers over all Israel, which provided victuals for the king and his household. Each man his month in a year made provision.
Why was there 12? Because there's 12 months in a year. You don't have no 31 days in a month. Okay? That's why that knucklehead zombie bomb, when I brought the camera out and they were bringing us to councils, he said, wait a minute, Tahar, you going off. You got a month with 2 new moons in it. Right. And I had to look at the guy like, I said, you out of your fucking mind, you fucking idiot, you zombie. I said, look, man, there ain't no 31 days in the lunar calendar, in the Hebrew calendar, man. Basically, it works out to, if you want to get technical, if you really want to get down to it, to the nitty gritty, it really works out to 29.5 days. Yes, it does. Approximately, because the new moon, but what they'll say, what some scholars say, 6 months is 30 days and 6 months is 29 days. You can look at it that way too. But if you really want to go and be a watcher,
yep,
all right, of the new moon and time, the new moon came in at different times of the day or night.
That's right.
Depending on the season that you're in. Okay?
That's right.
So y'all don't know that, man. They actually, where did we read that earlier about the watches?
Yeah.
Did we read that? I don't know where we read that from. No, before y'all got here, before we even started filming, we were talking about the watch. Well, you were going into it about the watches, but I need the documentation. But read on, Ak.
Right. So basically, I looked up that word month in 1 Kings 4:7, and the word month comes from the Hebrew word chadash, which means the new moon, month, monthly, the first day of the month, the lunar month. All right. Now I got another precept here. This is in the book of Job. Oh well, if you got it.
All right, go ahead, and we're gonna read
Okay,
more of that.
now,
All right,
now,
go ahead.
keep in mind, our history has been hijacked by the so-called Jews. All right, because a nigga ain't gonna do this research. All right.
But he never hijacked nothing because the
Yeah.
Bible isn't not one jot nor tittle shall be taken away from this word, man.
Yeah.
From the law. So it's in there, man. Like
right.
ragu spaghetti sauce is in there, man.
That's right.
You just don't know how to read it, don't know how to decipher it, and go in there and pick it out, man.
Right.
That's why you're out.
That's
Hey, you
what-
guys are bugging out off of the Lord Yahushua. Well, wait a minute. The Lord was crucified on this day and the first day of the week, so you
Right.
go off on that. But when you go into that and you break down the time that he was crucified and he was put in the tomb and he arisen, that covers a whole week right there.
Yeah.
That covers a whole week right there. And we
That's
broke it down. But you know what? We ain't breaking it down to you niggas.
It ain't meant for you anyway.
Because
nigga.
this is only for the elect.
It's only for the elect. Yeah, so like I said, the names you're going to see is so-called Jew names because they went and did the research. The niggas ain't going to go and do the research, all right?
And they wrote a book and gave it to niggas to read it just in case a nigga gets smart and he decides to read something. You're going to hey, like this guy Shaka Mos. He's a complete asshole, man. All he does is read books written by so-called Jews. Well, and then he goes to write, I'm writing a book, and went to the editor, and the editor said, you can't use references from King James. You got to use it from the new, the new revised, authorized, new standard or whatever. And I went through that. If you go on the Blue Letter, I think you can get 18 different versions of the Bible, right? You can get the New American Standard, the New this, the New World Translation, all of them, man. Now, when you go to them words and you go back to the Hebrew, it takes you back to what the King James said.
Look at that. Because that's the
So,
standard.
but you think you going by? See, the white man is your great stopper, man.
That's right.
He's the one that tells you what you can do and what you can't do, man.
Still a slave.
Writing all them fucking books, man. And that all that does is to, like this guy Polite wrote about 50 books. Dr. Ali Muhammad wrote about 60 books. And them niggas don't know who they are. They can't tell you who the hell is a Kemite, man? A Kemetic. What does Kemetic mean? It means black. All I know, it means black. That's why you guys come down to the camp. You come down around, you buzz around like dirty flies. You buzz around these Israelite camps, man.
Yeah, fruit flies.
We ain't coming to you, man, because you ain't got nothing, man. You ain't got nothing to offer but some goddamn confusion, man.
That's right.
And all them people in the audience that go to your debates, you can see that they're confused, man.
That's right.
They're confused, man.
That's right.
And then you, Dr. Ali Muhammad, you're going to go up and break down the word Israel, Yasha Allah, and he's going to say, Yah means he, Shah means old great prince. That's bull. You've been watching us, man. You guys watch our videos. You
Yep.
you twist it around
Yeah.
because ain't nobody breaks it down like that. Now,
That's
where'd you
right.
get the word great from? Because if
Yeah.
great was in there, the word would be the word would be Yasha Gadal Allah.
Allah. That's right, bro.
Or Yah Gadal Shah Allah.
That's
so
right,
where the hell
brother.
you get the great from?
He added it. He
You
added it.
add it, man, because you've been watching us, man.
Yeah.
And like I said,
Slick
Yahweh
nigga.
Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to destroy all you damn niggas, man.
Nothing but a
He's going to
slick
destroy
nigga.
all of you. That's your future, man. You ain't going back to Africa, man. You ain't going to get beamed up in the mothership, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna stay right down here, and you're gonna get destroyed right along with this devil, the so-called white man,
By them
who are Edomites, man.
Yep, by the missiles. Yep.
Talking about you gonna have a UFO conference, man. How stupid is that, man? See, we can see through your shit. Just keep having them debates with them dumbass sleep dead niggas, man. Because we can see right through you, man.
That's right.
Most
brother.
High gave us the glasses to see right through your ass, man.
That's right.
He gave us an eye salve, man. You're dead because the Most High kept you dead and blind, man.
Yeah. Yep.
Go ahead.
So this is a little history of the new moon. It says Leslie Koppelman Ross in Celebrate,
So-called Jew.
the complete Jewish holidays handbook, the importance of community in Jewish life. Now keep in mind that was our history. Dictated that all Jews celebrate holidays at the same time, which is plausible, makes sense. That meant that a standard start of a new month had to be known by everyone so they could count the days before a festival in unison.
Now, the last so-called Jew Passover was on the 14th, which was it 1450? That was 16 days after the new moon. The mother camps that had it on the 12th, they had it right based upon the new moon. Okay? Where'd they get their count from?
Yeah. So they could count the days before a festival in unison. At the time of the first temple, the high priest made the determination based on the moon's first appearance in the sky. During the time of the second temple, 2 eyewitnesses, and that goes back to the law, in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, 2 eyewitnesses would testify before the Sanhedrin, rabbinical court, that they had seen the crescent silver. Now that's the very thin outlining of the moon, which starts on the first day.
Yeah,
all right?
which represent the new moon.
Exactly.
Which is not a new moon, it's renewed.
Renewed.
It goes with its cycle, so they call it new.
And that goes back to the book of Genesis 1:14, where the Lord said he would create 2 great lights, one to rule the day, one to rule the night. So we're supposed to look up and look at those lights, because it would be it says it would be a sign of seasons.
And he made the stars also, so that the tribe of Issachar could look at them and see.
Yep.
That goes back to Revelation 22.
Yeah.
About the tree of life,
yeah.
which is a star constellation.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it says, the scripture, Genesis 1:14 says, it would be a sign unto us for signs, seasons, days, years, months. All right. So reading on, it says, I'm giving it to you. In the essence of the holy days, Rabbi Avraham Yaakov Finkel tells us, in other words, Rabbi the Devil tells us finally. Now, the only reason I'm reading this, like I said, is so-called Jews, but they have taken over our history, all right? They're now calling themselves so-called Jews, or Jewish, or Jews. I'm sorry, Jews. We're the real Jews, all right? They stole our history.
Yeah, see, they knew that eventually, man, that the truth is going to come out, and it's out, man.
Yeah.
And once this truth is brought out, then the end shall come, man.
That's right.
Once this is published throughout the whole world, Matthew 24, then the end shall come, man.
That's right.
And it's being published.
That's right.
That's why GMS is global. It's published. Everybody that saw us on YouTube, man. Now the most I can take this place out, man.
That's right.
But first he has to bring the hour of temptation, which is that chip, man. And we're going to see how strong you are with Nate and the followers of Nate.
Yeah.
When the hour, we're going to see how real you are when the hour of temptation comes.
Yeah. How many of you are kings?
Okay?
Yeah.
We're going to see that. Okay?
Yeah.
We're going to see you Deacon Asaph stand by a damn elephant, man. You're going to do that on that day, and the elephant going to stomp your ass, man. You and your lined up beard.
That's
Give
right.
me that, brother.
This is the book of 1 Chronicles, chapter 12, verse 32. And of the children of Issachar, which were men that had understanding of the times, to know what Israel ought to do. The heads of them were 200, and all their brethren were at their commandment. So I read that again. And of the children of Issachar, which were men that had understanding of the times. So basically that understanding of the times meant that they would be watchers. They would look up into the heavens. That's why when the new moon, what would happen when the new moon came up? Would everybody just at home, just chilling, drinking or eating, and all of a sudden somebody would see the new moon, and run out there with a trumpet and start blowing? No, the reason why they knew exactly when to blow was because there was somebody out there watching, and as soon as they saw the new moon come up, they'll start blowing a trumpet, and that was what? A feast day. It was also a Sabbath. All right?
Yeah, that's right. Reading on, it says, in the essence of the holy days, Rabbi Devil tells us, finally, at the end of the lunar month, when the moon passes a point between the sun and the earth, the point of conjunction, the moon appears completely dark and is invisible to us. Shortly after that, it reemerges. Shortly after that, it reemerges as a thin crescent-shaped line. And that's what they were looking for. The moon watchers, they were looking for that thin crescent-shaped line, which was the beginning of the first day. It says that moment is called Molad Havilana, which is Yiddish, which means birth of the new moon. Birth of the new moon. And Ra'ash Kadash is the day on which the new moon appears. And now if you go to the law, back to the law in the Blue Letter Bible, Deuteronomy 16:1, it says, observe the month of Abib, which starts off the year. When you look up the word month in Deuteronomy 16:1, you'll see Kadash meaning new moon. All right? When you look it up, means new moon. All right? So reading on, it says, the calculation of the precise moment of the appearance of the new moon was transmitted to the sages in an unbroken tradition that goes back to Sinai, Mount Sinai, which is where did we receive the laws? At Mount Sinai. One of the laws is that we're supposed to observe the moon, so you know when the signs, season, days, and years comes in.
And then you got to understand that the Most High gave that whole order really after we left Egypt.
Yeah, that's
The Passover, we didn't keep the Passover in Egypt. When we were leaving Egypt, that's when the Passover was instituted, man. And then the high holy days were instituted. One of them being the memorial of blowing of the trumpets, which came on the seventh month, the first day of the month. All right. Then you had the Day of Atonement, which came like 9 days after at sundown. All right, and that represented the celebration of the new moons or the moons. Okay.
Khan, that's right. That's right. I'm gonna finish reading. It says,
and then after that we're gonna get out of here.
It was called the principle of intercalation, although.
Okay, but no, keep on.
Although the exact time of its reemergence was known, the new moon was sanctified by the Bet Din in Jerusalem on the testimony of 2 witnesses who had cited its appearance. Now the 2 witnesses goes back to the law. In the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, let every word be established. So they actually had Israelites out there to look at the new moon, watching the new moon, looking for the new moon.
Well, Nate probably does that too, right? While he's making his music videos. Anyway, look, we're getting ready to close. We got one of the brothers, camp leader. Who's that on the phone? Adama. Okay, dealing with this situation. You're going to see the guy. What's the guy's name? Izar. Okay, now, we let this brother come in our camp years ago, but when we found out about this guy, he was nothing but a snake, that he was down with the Boston camp, and he didn't want to be under authority under the Boston camp, so he ran down here. But we figured he moved down here because his mother was sick or his job or whatever. But he really didn't want to be under them, and he'd been under us. But now he don't want to be under us. So this is not no new thing, man. So we're gonna let, I don't know if he hears me, but we're gonna let him say what he got to say about this dude.
You can hear him out. You heard the elder. Yeah, come. So. Yeah, how about you, my shot, rock a thumb? Yep, come.
What's going on?
Get it closer.
Okay, yeah, come. We hear you now.
Yeah, shalom, brother. Yeah, I caught wind of what's going on with this brother, this dude Izar. And when he was out here with us, there was a lot of falling outs with him and another brother. And we kind of, was kind of trying to, get him on the right track or in the right spirit. So the last day, I had said to him, I said, yo, bro, if you want your own, pretty much, if you want your own camp, you're going to have to go on your own pretty much. So we started going back and forth a little bit.
So he wanted to set up his own camp.
If I'm going to go through this, I might as well go to New York.
Ask him, he wanted to set up his own camp back then?
So he wanted to set up his own camp back then?
No. He didn't want to set up his own camp. But I was inferring that, if he don't want to, follow the orders in this place.
Yeah, but what did he do when he left you guys? What was the thing that he did to come down to New York? What was his excuse on that?
Well, he claimed that he got a job or something out there. But I mean, I didn't believe that, because it wasn't until we was trying, we had got on a few times. We had said, listen, brother, this is the way it is. You can't be doing this, this, and that. You're going off on this and that, so on and so forth.
What is he doing that he's going off on? Ask him.
Right. What was the things he was doing? He was going off on. The elder said.
Well, one time we was out there, and there was a group of people talking. So we had kind of closed up camp, and we went up the road to go, see what these dudes was talking about. So he had went across the street, but when he came back as if, like he was the authoritative brother, like, yo, what y'all doing? Y'all should be go, And we were like, listen, bro, it ain't about all that. We can do as we please here, And there was a couple other times where he came across as if, he was the authority. Once again, he thought he didn't want to be under authority. He didn't want to roll the way we had it rolling. Basically that's what it was,
Right. He wanted to be the head. He had a problem with you brothers being the head.
Right.
Oh well, I figured that's the reason why he came down to our camp. Now, what we found about him, he been in our camp for what, 5 years, 4 years, around about. We've been giving guys tests.
About 3 years or so.
Yeah, we've been giving these guys tests, right? And he failed every test that we gave him, along with a couple other guys. And I guess that's why he said, I got to get out of here, man. All right? And I never did nothing wrong to the brother. Y'all witness to that, man. I always salute the brother. I'll talk to the brother,
Even when the brother, he was, he was setting his ways, you can see it kind of coming on. But we still had love for the brother, When that brother said, listen, I'm going to New York. I got a job out there. I'm going to New York. We wish that brother good speed. All right, brother, the Most High be with you.
Yeah, he crept in unawares.
Well, my problem is this. If he felt that, there was a difference in doctrine and he didn't appreciate it or whatever the case may be, he should have just, came to y'all brothers like men and said, I'm going to go on my way, instead of coming back trying to put a video up, why I left GMS. There's no need for all that. If he was a man, he would just went out about his business and did the work and continued to do the work and hope and pray that the Lord was with him. But he just he ended up being like all those other cats who came in and was looking for an excuse to get out. And that's what I feel. I feel he was looking for an excuse just to get out. And now his wish has been granted. The Most High granted his wish. All we gonna see what happens to him.
Well, guess what? Now he's with the Queen Bee, my man Baloo. He's with him now. He running to him, and he gonna call him on the phone. He's in league with the Queen Bee.
He in league with the 14th Street nigga?
Everybody's running to that bitch. Everybody's running to that overgrown grizzly bear.
That's all right, because the Most High didn't want him anyway. Y'all boss me out, I didn't want him anyway. Send him over there to a reprobate, camp, and let that be that,
That's right. Yep. Well, he came down here. He came down to the main camp, and he had a problem with brothers in the camp. Same shit. I had a problem with that brother. Then he left and said, I'm leaving. Then he'll come back to follow on. That dude is not a man at all, man. He is not a man at all.
Yeah, and those guys, if y'all listening, don't come back. Y'all, the doors close on you. Okay, sometimes we have mercy on brother, but we're not gonna have mercy on the shit that you three guys pulled. Okay.
That's right.
Those three are Dayton, Corey, and the Bimram, man.
That's right, man. Hey, because the elder had, really, you should. Them brothers should have been kicked out. Hold on one second. Them brothers should have been kicked out because that was insubordination. Now the scriptures say, and I quoted, and I told Isaiah.
Well, that's why he didn't come out straight and say, "Well, look, I don't want to be with them guys, and I don't like the leadership."
Right.
He said, "Well, I got a job down there."
Yeah.
Oh, this other nigga did that. Remember the nigga from that used to be in our camp from Cali, and he moved out there. Is he with Cali out there?
No.
I figured that. I saw it, man. No. And like I said, we can see them niggas. We can see them niggas coming, man.
Come.
And that's all right. Let me hook this up.
Was he living out there in New York, or was he going back and forth from Mass to New York every week?
Nah, he was living in New York. He came down here. He eventually got a job doing plumbing or something like that. Like basically what it was like. You'll see in the show earlier. The elders brought it out. There was another guy that did the same thing, man. He had a problem with you guys. He thought he was over you guys. Then he said, "I'm gonna go up there." He went to rub shoulders with the elders. He came down, worked his way, snuck, like a demon. Came out here. He was acting like he was a brother, so that's why we entreated him as such. None of us, he can't, he can't to this day he can't say that anybody wronged him. You know, but yet he's gonna sit there. But yet he's gonna sit there and make a video, call himself throwing shots at us and talking about this and that wasn't right. And he had a chance, whatever it was, about a month ago when he first left, and his cousin, which is the other guy that left with him, he called him and told him, "Say, yo, man, you need to go and talk to the elders." So he came down and he talked. Basically, well, I was the first brother that talked to him, and I asked him straight up, like, "Look, what's going on?" Because I didn't have no problem with it. I thought the brother got, whatever. I knew what happened up in Boston, but I figured, So I said, "What's going on?" I said, "Tell me what the hell is going on. Tell me straight." So he first was doing a lot of beating around the bush. I didn't bring this out because, whatever. He claimed like he was humbling himself and he's going to be in there. But with the elders, I let him know what he said. He mentioned your name and I'm wise, which I said, what the hell they got to do? They all the way up in Boston. How the hell you talking about them? You up here now. Talk about he don't believe that you brothers are men of the Lord or whatever the case, or ain't right. But
hold up now.
Yeah.
Now, why would if he can see that and we can't see it? There's something wrong with us. Why would you come down to us if these guys are connected in the leadership? If they're connected with us, why would you come down to another camp and not let us know that these guys ain't right? Because you were full of shit, man. That's why you run it. That's why when you doing your little thing, you put your head down, man.
Yeah, no, I know y'all did. Well, basically,
look, let me just say this. I'm gonna cut this short. We got to go on a battlefield. Let me just say this here. Y'all guys can go ahead and make videos on this cat and tell the truth on this guy, all right?
Cut. That's what you're gonna have to go down because you went down there telling y'all brothers that he don't think we're men of the Lord.
Right, but then he cleaned it up. Well, yeah, pretty much. I correct. Said, nah, you can't say nothing about them brothers. He said, well, I don't mean he ain't right. Like he ain't right. Like he tried to clean. He does a lot of double talking, man.
Well, he's a double-minded dude, man. Yeah. He's a master of the double minds.
Yeah, there's more stuff he said. It's all gonna come out because the spirit. Hey, they talk about the.
But he said in this little thing he did. Yeah. He said that we're gonna slay him. And he's right. He is gonna get slayed for being there. His hypocrisy is getting ready to be revealed, man. And no, Mike Joyner left, and them two Levites were talking about Mike Joyner. Now they did the same thing as Mike. Yeah. They probably get along great with Mike now, man. Wow.
I can't believe he was down there pumping shit,
man. Yeah, he said a lot. Well, then he tried to backtrack it. I mean, Lord willing, it's gonna come out. We get a chance, we'll bring it out. But basically, hey, like the elder said, man, pretty much. Y'all know the dude before we knew him, and the spirit get on y'all. Y'all do the video and y'all expose it. Y'all expose him. Yeah, they ain't brothers no more. They had a chance. They came. The elders.
Don't come back if y'all listen. Don't come back to the camp because the gates are closed, man. You got the close.
And if we ain't right, why they keep saying, well, we're going to come back? They say we ain't right, but then they want to come get back with us. Then they want to break off from us. That show you them guys is fucking confused, man. Yep. So, all right, brother. Hey, so Lord willing, we'll be in touch, man. We'll be in touch. The spirit just had us hit you up. The elders will call you. So, boom, that's it. But Lord willing, we'll talk with you, brothers, man.
All right, brother. Y'all brothers be safe. The Lord with y'all brothers sometime soon this summer. But until then, y'all brothers be safe. Y'all bless you out, shall rock the thumb.
Kun, y'all bless you out, shall rock the thumb. Shalom.
So with that, I hope it was picked up. Okay, so with that, we're going to say shalom. We're heading down, Lord willing. Yahweh Shem Yahushai Ratazah. We heading down. They ain't going to be down there. If they are, I'm going to act like they ain't around. But I'm going to say Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Barak Atham. And keep watching. And the hour of temptation is very, very near. Shalom.